you guys doing?
Good, buddy. How are you?
How about yourself?
Pretty good. Good to see you. It's the first time to not see you on a computer in a few months.
That's true.
I know
That's
it's
true.
weird. It feels really good though.
It does. Humans.
Are you guys getting to play much in front of folks?
No, we
No,
haven't
not
really
at all.
played in front of people at all. We went to Blackberry Farm a few weeks ago, but it was all social distancing, masks, and all that. And we played for like 50 people, and it felt like we might as well have been playing for 50,000. It was so fun. Just an hour-long acoustic. But other than that, it's been like, Instagram Live or Facebook or Zoom stuff, It's like good to see actual eyeballs. This is awesome, guys.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
We always are like the people either don't want to come in and play or they're just craving to come in and play because they just haven't played it all. So
Oh, we're craving it.
and I'll start with this, TJ, because I commented on your Instagram picture. Did you decide during quarantine just to lift weights and only eat chicken every day and do an ab workout?
Well, honestly, when quarantine first hit, I decided only to drink like tons of beer and tequila and wine, and it was like, wasn't going well. So I decided to hit the brakes on that and try to turn it around a little
I'm
bit.
still in the beer and tequila phase.
Amy, did you see TJ's picture? He's ripped up
I
outside his
did.
truck.
Yeah. I think I double tapped it.
Yes, so did I.
Is that a
Thank you.
euphemism for
Thank
something?
you. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
No,
I'm blushing now.
Dude, it's just like been hitting it hard, huh?
I have been, yeah. I feel good though. I think I even said on that comment that we don't have a lot of time to really honestly take care of ourselves. We have a lot of fun, but it doesn't leave a ton of time for our health. So it's nice to focus on that for a minute.
yeah. A lot of our friends left the fire emoji, and I was like, should I join in? But then I felt weird. So I was like, what?
Well, I
get
didn't
what
want to look at it. I just went with my own heart before I looked. I wrote, a little comment like, and I forgot to mention I'm totally ripped, whatever. And then I started to read everybody from Casey's to, and then everybody was just like, bam, 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 bam.
Well,
Yeah.
I honestly, I like literally like thought about that for like days. Am I going to post this? Like my boys are going to give me so much crap for this. But I was like, all right, I'm going to put it up here.
It's great.
Give you
Good for
crap
you.
Well, thank you.
If you're working hard, why in the world would you not be proud of it?
Well, I guess I am proud of it, but I just all the smack talking.
That's jealousy.
And it came,
Oh,
but
it's
you know,
jealousy.
That's
It's
jealousy.
But it happened, but I would expect nothing less.
I tell you, I was talking about you guys the other day, and when I listen to music whenever I'm working out, it's mostly not country music, except it's all hip hop and some '90s rock and Brothers Osborne.
Dude, that's so sick.
I love
Thanks,
that.
man.
I think I saw a tweet of that or something
Yeah.
recently, which was
That's
thank you.
awesome.
Do you guys like being the rock and country guys?
I thought you were going to ask us, do we like listening to ourselves when we're working out?
Well,
Because like you guys have that intensity in country music.
I like kind of energy. It's really fun to be at a show and have a really high energy. It's something I really love. I like going to shows that are that way, and I mean everything has its time and place. But that's awesome. I mean that's a huge compliment that we've made your gym playlist.
Well, you've seen our live show. We want it to be like our live show. It's fun, it's rocking, it's loud, it's full of energy, and it's not like we consciously do it. It's just what's fun to play.
On a live Brothers Osborne show, whenever you guys are doing it ain't my fault.
Yeah.
And the whole freaking crowd is hands up. That is a moment.
That is a moment.
Every single that's the moment.
Yeah.
For people if they're medium Brothers Osborne fans, like if they've been exposed a little bit and they're
Right.
coming, I think that's the converter for folks because that's an
I
intense.
think so too. That was actually a conscious thing. We're like, let's put this song like I don't know. We'll start it off with "I Got My Hands Up" because it worked with the lyric and the context of the song. But I always realized I like songs that kind of just tell you what to do. Like, like the hokey pokey. I don't know. By the end of the song, you know how to do the hokey pokey. It just told you how to do it.
Well, listen, I also love that you guys are putting out new music because I'm just a fan of you guys. Aside from liking you guys as
Thanks,
people.
Bobby.
So let's see, Skeletons. I'm gonna hit a few of these tracks real quick. This is actually Skeletons. This will be track 5. Hit me some of this, Ray.
Come to Jesus, you got skeletons in your closet.
Now this one I can work out to.
Good.
Like this is it. But the cool thing that you guys do is that your ballads are so soulful too. It's like you guys go one way, and then when you slow it down, it's like the most heartfelt, soulful
thanks,
ballads
man.
Thanks
too.
for saying that. I mean, the thing that's been really crazy with all this, we made a record that we really wanted to perform live, and this new record, Skeletons, is all really about that. It's a lot more tempo stuff and stuff that we think will work. Even the stuff that isn't tempo, I think will work really well live. And of course, we haven't had a chance to play it live. So we have no idea if what we tried to do is even going to work.
Do you
Hey,
guys
if it
ever,
makes you want to work out, we're doing something right.
yeah. Do you guys ever feel like you have to prove to people that you're literally brothers? Do they ever go, are you guys
Not
real?
We used to get
anymore.
asked that all the time. It used to happen all the time. I think people thought we were boyfriends.
Yeah, we actually played we played for it was Mark Wright, who's been like legendary
producer and
songwriter, label guy.
head, yeah.
And we went into his office to play, and he was looking at us. He's like, "So where did you guys meet?" And we're like, "What?"
Because we were talking about, because we lived
birth to
together,
him?
we were talking about like, yeah, we're getting the house decorated for Halloween, and he was like,
Where did you guys meet? Like when my mom gave birth to him? We've been together a long time, bro.
thought we were a couple.
How do your parents feel about the success? You know, because
Oh, they're extremely proud. You know, we've talked about this a little bit, and I don't know that a lot of people know this, but both of them tried to come to Nashville when we were little, and they wrote songs and sang songs, and they used to come to Nashville all the time, trying to get people to cut their songs and cut their teeth here, and so it was really kind of a dream of theirs. So they were extremely supportive the whole time of us coming here, but. I think they couldn't be more happy to, especially seeing us kind of live out a dream they had. But just, I think for most people, I think just when their kids go out and do anything and are just having success, I think it's just a pride for them.
I think our dad's just so our parents are very supportive, and our dad's just so excited about everything. But our mom's still like promoting, like constant promo. And we told her we're playing on the show. She says hi, by the way, and she's like, you know what you should do? You should tell Bobby to get you on the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah,
like,
this was last night. Yeah.
Mom,
hey, I can do that.
he can do that. We're not floating our own boat here. I was like, we don't necessarily need Bobby for that. I'm just kind of just
That's
saying.
true. You don't. That's true. You don't at all.
Well, that was
Like
literally
I
last
could,
night.
but you don't need it. That's
Yeah,
right.
So funny.
It's not to brag or anything.
That's funny. That is funny.
Oh my god.
Wait, well, what was she like when y'all were first starting? I mean, when y'all played before you even came to Nashville, was she like helping? Would she make posters or promote
Oh, she was
stuff,
always
or?
promoting, and she still does that stuff all the time. I mean, I think anytime she's just always asking people if they know who we are, totally out of context. I've gotten so many people like, you got to get the manager at Lowe's some tickets to your Ryman show because he was really nice and helped me. And I'm like, how did he help you find something else? He's got Brothers Osborne tickets. But she also, for the longest time, was so mad at us that we didn't go on American Idol. And even after we had some success, she still thought that we had done it wrong, that we could have done it faster. I mean, listen to her and gone on American Idol. And who knows? I mean, she could be right.
Well, Bobby can actually.
Hey, I can get you on that one too.
Yeah,
What do you say?
exactly. She was still just like, yeah, you guys are having some success, but still didn't. This could have happened years ago.
That's
I'm like,
funny.
I mean, honestly, I can't prove you wrong.
true.
It was her idea for us to be a duo, and we tried not to do that for the longest time because it was our mom's idea that we did, and it worked.
At
So
conception, she was like, okay, I had one. Now I have to have the other duo partner. So she gave birth to TJ, and she was like, my plan is complete.
I'm gonna play a little bit of "Hating Somebody." This is track 11 on the new record when it comes out.
Somebody ain't never got nobody nowhere. It's a bad seat to soar. It's a dead end road when you go there.
John, whenever you're playing the guitar in that, how many? Like, what are we talking about? How many takes do you do when you're making a song?
Well, it depends. On that one, it was just one take because Jay Joyce is a jerk and he puts you on the spot and he doesn't let you fix things. But it was that was it. I remember the first take I did. His quote was, "I just want to take that damn guitar out of your hands." I was like, "Thanks, Jay. I don't even know what that means, but I hate you for it." And so, but basically, he was saying I was playing too much. But I spent a few takes kind of sussing out the part. But I don't know. That's probably about 3 takes in. I finally got my part, and he was like, "All right, that was great. Don't change anything." And then I stacked it with another part. But I try to keep it minimal because if you give me like 20 takes to do something, I will perfect it, but I'll kind of take all the cool out of it. You know, you want it to be a little rough around the edges.
That's my next question. Is do you feel like part of you, the character of your music, is imperfection at times?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 1,000%. But I think, I think the willingness. It's a good question. I think the willingness to be imperfect is scary, right? So the reason why you fix all the imperfections is because it's vulnerable. I think imperfection is vulnerability. So you have to be willing to do it. Unfortunately, working with Jay Joyce, our producer, he allows you to do that, and he actually forces you to do it, and you have to trust him on that. And I listen to things, and it makes you a little uneasy, but I think that's what makes you human. None of us are perfect.
We're gonna play All Night right now. Before I hit the song, tell me about this. I'm wide open. Like, when'd you write it? What's the deal?
we wrote this with Andrew D. Roberts. He's has become a really good friend of ours and collaborator, and he's just an awesome writer. He's worked a lot on that Songland stuff, and And we've just worked really well with him. We wrote Skeletons with him as well. He's an awesome guitar player and producer. But we kind of wanted to, we were in there kind of talking, and John just took up this baritone guitar and just started playing this lick, and I stopped the conversation and was like, that lick is awesome. And we just started writing over it. And when the song got done, it wasn't lyrically wasn't overly complex. And at first we were kind of not sure if it was a song we wanted to record. And then ultimately we just kind of came to the conclusion that not every song has to be like the deepest of depths. And we just thought it was time for us to put out something that wasn't so serious and was just easy and to digest and for people to kind of tune out with all the heaviness.
Oh yeah.
I run to this song.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and I hate running. I hate running. But this song, I got to have the perfect playlist to run. So
I think it's good running tempo.
yeah, that's why. It says you guys are from Maryland, Watertown. What does that mean, a Watertown?
So it's on the Chesapeake Bay. We grew up not on waterfront property, but across the street from waterfront property. And it's just boats. There's more boats than people.
It's waterfront property at a discount.
Yeah, at a discount. It's like half off waterfront property. and yeah, it's just a lot of fishing, a lot of crabbing, a lot of oystering. We were a 20-second walk from a pier that we would spend our whole childhood on, jumping off of, crabbing around. And it's just, we're water people, It's a little bit of a different breed. It's like, I think we used to get a lot of flack, like, well, how are you from Maryland and you're into country music? And you down in Georgia, it's just farms. They grew up on the farm. We didn't grow up on the farm, but the water is essentially a water farm, and it was just the same kind of mentality. And that's what it is, I miss the water so much.
When you were kids, where did you guys play music for fun? Like, is there a room in the house, or?
A lot of people actually have this 225 tattoo on my arm, and a lot of people ask what it is. And it was a band that we had with our dad called Deuce and a Quarter, and we would play. I played upright bass, John played guitar, Dad sang and played acoustic guitar, and we would play a lot of times at the house. But the first time we went out to play shows was at local bars. There's a place called Happy Harbor that's there, a place called Skipper's that was there that we would play often, and a few other places. But I mentioned those two because they're actually in our video for our Blast from the Past, but our song Rum, and we shot our music video there. And so that's kind of a little bit of a bird's eye view into the bars that we played when we were 15, 16, just first kind of cutting our teeth. And everyone that's in those music videos were also at our shows at the time. So it was kind of a cool homage, I guess, to kind of growing up there.
All right, here's a pitch for when the record comes out and you guys come back in. We get 225 back together. You bring your dad.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Our dad will be here.
Yeah, no, I know. And listen,
And their mom will promote it.
Oh,
you guys think I'm kidding, but how legit would that be?
I would love that.
Would your dad do it?
He would be a nervous wreck.
That's okay.
He'll have to have 3 Coors Lights before he gets
That's right.
We'll provide them for him. Think about that, because if you want to do it, I would love to have.
Dude,
to have
that'd be
that.
sick.
And I love your dad. I've been able to,
Oh, yeah.
spend a little time with your
Well,
dad.
John's been talking about doing a record on him because they wrote some songs that were really awesome, and and I still think they're great to this day. But recording some music on our dad, so that would be fun to do.
legit though. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
The record comes out October 9th. There are 3 tracks. We'll swing through them real quick. From Skeletons, we have All Night. You can get this one right now.
I got the all, if y'all got the night. All night.
There's Skeletons.
High time to come to Jesus. You got skeletons in your closet.
And here is Hating Somebody.
Hating somebody ain't never got nobody nowhere.
All right, October 9th. That's when the record comes out. You can pre-order it now if you want to download it. You can pre-save it. I don't know. Pre-memor.
I don't even know.
You can pre-everything it now.
Everything's so pre.
Yeah. I
Yes,
say just as
very.
sincere
I
as
got you.
possible.
Thank you so much,
As
man.
people in the community and as artists, I love people that come in, know who they are, stick with it, and push. And you guys have forged your own path, and I'm a fan.
Oh,
So
thanks, Bobby. Likewise, brother.
October record comes out, and hopefully we'll see you two and your dad. I'm
Yes,
looking
dude.
forward to
I'm
that.
so
Let's do
for
it.
this.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
deuce and a quarter.
Deuce and a quarter.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
All right,
So
let's.
that old car I had is Deuce and a Quarter. Obviously, for those you don't know, we used to live right next to each other.
Yeah.
And that old black car, it's an old Deuce and a Quarter.
Convertible.
That's what we named the
Yeah.
band after. Was that car?
Oh,
Then
that's
people would
awesome.
ask us, which one of you is the deuce?
Oh,
You decide.
All right, they got to go. Brothers Osborne,
I
everybody.
love y'all.
All right.
Thanks, y'all.
It's about